To our top story tonight at 5, a Georgia woman is in jail tonight after a chase on I-75 comes to an end in Perry.
Do you like girls? Like, I clap back now. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't be clapping back, because if you follow me on certain social media accounts, you know I be clapping back, baby. I be popping it. What's up, family? Okay, back again, another video. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, this is a Q&A video. I asked my social medias, everybody, to ask me questions y'all wanted me to answer. So it was, you know, business questions, personal questions. It didn't matter. I told y'all to ask me questions that y'all wanted me to answer, and so I honestly wrote down almost all of the questions. You guys definitely sent me a lot of questions, but I pretty much tried to get all of them in. But I mean, a lot of the questions were like repetitive, so some of them were the same questions anyway. But yeah, so let me just say before I even get into the questions that y'all, look, if you know me, you know me, okay? Because if you know me, you know me, period. Y'all already know that I don't do no faking, I don't do no capping. I'm not about to sit here and go around none of the questions. I'm not about to like I'm about to tell it to you raw, uncut, just how it is. Like, that's just what it is. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. They ain't really got nothing to do with me. But yeah, so let's just get right into the video, y'all, because I've been wanting to do a Q&A video for a little second now anyway. So like I said, I'm about to be popping out with the videos way more now, so I'm gonna make sure I turn my channel up and give y'all the content that you guys like to get from me. So but yeah, let me go ahead and get these questions pulled up where I put them. And also, before I get into these questions, I just want to say shout out to everybody who has been rocking with me with just everything that I do, just overall. Like, people who shop with me, buy my products, who, you know, refer me, and, you know, just all that. Like, I just want to say just shout out to y'all, because at the end of the day, that's love. Okay, period. So, all right, so what advice would you give someone trying to start a business? Okay, so for anybody trying to start a business, honestly, I get this question a lot, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna tell you how I tell everybody, like, just start. Like, just start. 'Cause at the end of the day, people who sit around watching other people's success and be trying to figure out how they got there and what they did to get there and this and that and all that and above, like, you have to really understand, like, it takes a lot to even get to a certain position, especially when it comes to businesses, especially when it comes to people who have businesses that are making millions and millions of dollars, like all that type of stuff. Like, people, like, being an overnight success when it comes to like certain levels, like, I personally don't believe in it. I feel like, you know, right now, of course, with, like, you know, social media these days, you can definitely become an overnight success, you know, in certain type of ways. But I feel like as a business owner, trying to have a business or brand or offering a service or product where you're making millions of dollars in you know, a year or less, like, it's levels to it. Like, you have to really understand, you got to just put the work in. So but if you're not going to at least start, like, I mean, you just wasting your time. A lot of people do have the problem where they just sit there and they think too much into, like, you know, okay, I gotta make sure this is perfect, that's perfect, this perfect. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect, especially if you're just starting. Even if you have, not even just started, even if you either just started or, you know, you've already been, you know, been in business or been doing whatever you've been doing for a long time, at the end of the day, like, you have to at least start. Like, you have to really focus on your own plate at the same time. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with, like, getting mentors and getting help and you know, like, me personally, when it comes to my business or businesses, pretty much everything, and not even those, when it comes to anything that I'm just into in general, like, I make sure I'm the type of person who, like, I'm gonna go all the way out to figure out every single thing I need to know about it. Like, even with the credit repair business, like, when I first started doing credit repair, when I say all I did was literally up front. So even when I joined a credit repair company, but even with me being the company provided, you know, all the information they claim you need, and I feel like they did do a good job with providing all the information, but at the same time, I felt like I'm gonna still on my own obtain all the knowledge I can. Like, y'all can tell me, you know, like, okay, y'all got this information for me, but I know all the information y'all giving me is not all the information in the world. I know it's way more information out there than just what my company is telling me. So I still took initiative to go join every single Facebook group that even said the word credit repair. I contacted every mentor person that was even offering any type of ebooks or classes or anything like where I can go learn more. Like I just went all the way out my way to just gather all the information and knowledge that I could to make sure I'm successful in that business. So I feel like everybody should be like that when it comes to anything that you're doing. I don't care what it is. Like you should be trying to get all the knowledge about it that you can. Like every single piece of information that you can. Of course, you know, me even right now, even being almost 5 years in this credit repair field, like of course I still don't know everything. I learn something new every day. Honestly, I learn something new about it every day. But again, I'm still willing to get the knowledge though. Like I'm still willing to get that knowledge. So at the end of the day, if you want to start a business, you need to just at least start. Go obtain all the information you need, write it down, go buy all the books, go buy, like of course you gotta watch. Now watch, you know, the stuff you buy, who you buying it from, because just all that glitters ain't gold, baby. Okay, all that glitters is not gold. Just because you people be having millions of followers or even millions of dollars, you don't really know exactly what they did to get there. So you need to like invest in people who are, you know, that you've done your research on. And if you gotta do some research for a while, do that. But don't just be trusting everybody. I'm gonna put it like that, because it's, you know, it's a little situation going on, you know, online right now with a very well-known person that everybody's like, oh my god, thinking one thing about them and it's a whole nother different thing. You know, I ain't dropping no names, so I ain't missing like that, but I'm just saying, like, you just gotta be careful because, baby, like I just said, all that glitters is not gold. Is that how I go? All that glitters ain't gold. All that gold ain't glitter. Bruh. I don't know, but yeah. Next question. How do you handle all the negativity in your life with so much you have going on? Child. I'll be ready to pop up. No, but seriously, okay, how do I really honestly handle the negativity? Honestly, I'm the type of person, I don't be paying people no attention. Like I clap back now. I ain't gonna say like I don't be clapping back, because if you follow me on certain social media accounts, you know I be clapping back, baby. I be popping it. Like, even though a lot of times, you know, that's not good. I be having a lot of my friends like text me as soon as I start popping it, and they be like, girl, get offline, girl, stop doing that, girl, it ain't worth it, like, girl, you better than that, da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, y'all right, but at the same time, you know, I'm a step, okay, big step. But honestly, no, seriously though, but seriously, like, I personally feel like I don't be caring about like negativity. Like I can't negativity for me, I can't move off no negativity, baby. Like I move off positivity. I move off people who bring me peace and joy and happiness and more money. I move off, you know, I move off good vibes, like, and good energy. Like that's how I literally thrive off of that. Like if I wake up in the morning and I got some negative shit going on my phone, like when I say like it will really ruin my day, like even though like I said, I try not to allow it, but I mean that don't always happen, because just me, the type of person I am, and just again the type of person I just am. I'm not the type of person who lets people try me. I'm not the type of person who just lets people, you know, come for me and just be, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just know I'm very much unproblematic. So you really have to like bother me first for me to even reply. But in all honesty, once I pretty much, like I said, honestly, like for this past year of 2022, like it has been a lot of drama going on, and it's crazy because I haven't dealt with like drama in like years. Like honestly, like I haven't dealt with drama like with females and, you know, whatever. Not like I said, and that's all it's really been, is a bunch of drama with a bunch of females. Like I haven't dealt with drama like that, and when I say years, I literally mean years. So it's like, because of that, like it's like I had to really like realize, like, girl, like not only are, for one, these people not even on your level, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, I'm the type of person who, I don't like put myself above anyone. Honestly, like I don't put myself above anyone. I don't put myself to where I feel like, you know, I'm better than anyone or anything like that at all whatsoever. Honestly, like that's just not the type of person I am. Like I feel like, you know, the things I do, the things I have, the things I be accomplishing, the type of moves I make, like I really came from having nothing at all. Like literally nothing at all. Like literally sleeping on the air mattress with both of my kids at my mom's house just a few years ago. Like I really came up for real. Like literally. And even before that, I had a lot going on, put it like that. So like I feel like what I do, anybody can do. Like I'm not doing nothing nobody else can do. I'm not walking around like, oh, you can't do what I'm doing, or you can't have what I have. No, anybody can have what I have. Anybody can do what I do. So just for that alone, I just feel like I don't even be letting people, like, honestly, like, even really get to me. So to answer the question, how do I handle negativity? Honestly, I just keep winning. Period. I just keep doing better. I just keep accomplishing more. I just keep going up. That's how I handle the negativity. Because it's stopping who? Bothering who? Oh, yeah. And that's how everybody should handle negativity, no matter who it is or what you got going on. Like, period. Do better. Get better. Shit on people. Like, sometimes you just have to do that. Like, and it is what it is. So yeah, that's how I handle negativity. I go up, baby. Up. Okay, next question. How did you meet your baby daddy? Child. How did I meet him? I actually met him like 2 or 3 years ago. So I had a mutual friend with him, and I'm just trying to answer without being messy, because if you know, you know. Okay, period. But yeah, so I had a mutual friend with him. She was doing my hair one day, and you know, like one of those situations where, you know, like, oh, my homeboy want to talk to you, like whatever. I remember I was just like on my way leaving, he like came to my car and was talking to me, whatever. But honestly, I really didn't like pay him any attention. Like, I was just like, you know, nigga, I'm trying to get home. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I don't know you. I don't know, like I gotta go. Like, so I did give him my number or whatever. But I was kind of like I said, I was like on my way up out of there. So I basically, you know, I was just, you know, just trying to get up out of there. So like I said, I didn't really like pay him any attention, didn't really look at him too well, like none of that. So like when he was like texting me, you know, the days after and stuff, like I wasn't like really replying. Like I just really wasn't paying no attention, because like I said, I just was like, you know, just give me my number, okay, whatever, bye, like whatever. One of my numbers, the other number, that's how that was. But yeah, so like he was hitting me up, you know, like over time, over the next like few years, like, but it was like on business like type levels or whatever. Like he was trying to like get me to help him do stuff or whatever. But it was until he like followed me on Instagram like before Christmas last year, and you know, just hopped in my inbox, shot his little shot, offered to take me out to dinner. I said, all right, period, let's go. Like, you know, I didn't have nothing going on anyway at the time, and I was already like, you know, I didn't have nothing going on. It was just, you know, I was already free. I was a free agent anyway, so I was like, okay, let's just, you know, whatever. So that's what happened. So I actually gave him a chance, you know, that time, and then here we are. Next question. Why did you go to jail? Okay, Lord have mercy, this question right here. Now this is the question I've been wanting to answer, honestly. Like, I've been wanting to put this question in this video just because, like, let's just get into it. Because for one, let me just say before I even get into the answer of this question that I'm in no way, shape, or form like embarrassed or like upset or like trying to hide it or like none of that. So let's just be clear. It was a whole shower just flew out my mouth just now. I don't know if y'all can see it, but anyway. But let's just be clear, and I say that to say, and well, I'm saying that because, like I mentioned earlier, like this whole year has been a lot of drama back and forth with a lot of females, and it's crazy because I feel like every single last one of those females have literally sent me my mugshot, like. And I just felt like, okay, you know how hoes be. They just be trying to like, you know, be petty and like whatever. But I just took it as, you know, like I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like, do y'all think y'all like one up on me? Like, do you feel like, oh, you know, you who you are, you know, whatever. So let me like try to use this against you, or like I said, I don't really know, because it's like I feel like that's obviously how people feel, and I'm just like, let me just let y'all know that I don't give a damn. Like, baby, when I say I don't give a damn, I don't give a damn or a, okay? Like, I literally do not. So, I just want to be clear as far as, like, how I actually feel about it. Like, baby, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm out here living a regular life like everybody else. Like, period. So what I don't like is I don't like the fact that people, like, look at me and put me on a certain pedestal. Like, I mean, that's cool and all, and I mean, I appreciate it and all, but it's like, baby, like, don't even do all that. Like, I be out here going through the same type of struggles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be like, I don't know why people do that. It's just annoying to me. That's why it'd be kind of hard for me to even be online a lot, just because, like I said, if I didn't have all my businesses, I probably wouldn't be on like social media at all. Honestly, I wouldn't be on social media like at all, because I just feel like it'd be too much, like people just all in the, you know, just worrying about too much of what you're doing, and if you fail, then they, you know, they praising you, they praising your failure way before they would praise your successes, like, period. So it's like, it just be a lot, too much like negativity going on. I just feel like there'd be too much negativity going on. I told y'all I thrive off positivity. So when negativity come my way, baby, it turns me upside down, and I like I turn into a whole monster. But yeah, I'm just want to make that clear, as far as like for all the people who like been sending me the picture like, oh, but it's you though. Oh, this you. And is like, what else? Like, what else? All right, so let's get into it. So okay. Also, let me also say that the situation at hand, because I know people gonna go look it up, I don't care, but like it had nothing to do with me. Why did I go to jail? I went to jail because my license was suspended. I went to jail for driving with the suspended license, when really I wasn't even driving, baby. I was parked, like, period. I was parked at a gas station on FaceTime with my homegirl when I got pulled up on. And let me also mention that I was in a very racist town. And when I say the real kind, like the real one. Like the real one. The real live. Oh, I gotta get up out of here as a person of color. Like literally like one of those type of places for real. Like no BS. Like, so it was like, yeah, I gotta get up out of here. But yeah, so they like put up on my car, like knocking at my window, like, oh, hi, we gotta call that, you know, someone, this is literally, let me verbatimly, this is what the lady said. Hi ma'am, yeah, we just got a call that someone looks suspicious, and paying a lot of attention to what's going on across the street. So mind you, the situation at hand was happening like right across the street. So I'm like, mind you, I'm in the middle of a gas station, so the whole parking lot is paying attention to what's going on across the street. Because if you saw what was going on across the street, you would pay attention too. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I'm paying attention. Like, baby, it's a lot going on over there, okay? For one. But it's like, but I'm the only black person in the parking lot. So that's exactly what I replied. I said, and I was trying to be petty, because I definitely looked around. I literally, the whole parking lot paying attention to what's going on across the street. Like, I said, it's because I'm black. Oh, okay, right. Oh no, ma'am, yeah, it is. Like, yeah, it is. Like, yeah, it is. And it was really just up from there. Like, honestly, up from there. Because I'm like, are you kidding me? So, I mean, it obviously goes way deeper after that happened. But, like them people really tried me. For real. Like, they really tried me. Like, they really did. They were trying to use me. They was over there going through my phone illegally. Like, they literally held my phone for, like, over a month illegally. Like, because they saw me put my password in. Like, it was just a lot going on. Like, they were so conniving, child. And I said, these racist folk, baby. But like I said, when I went to jail, it was just like I said, jail just ain't the place for me, baby. I'm sorry, like that just ain't for me. Like, it just ain't for me. That's not my first time going to jail. Like, I done been to jail before, but it's like, you know, I be going to jail for petty stuff, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, like, and I just, like I said, I just be trying to let people understand. Like, y'all be trying to see me this mugshot, this little picture, like trying to think y'all being funny, but like, baby, I'll update that picture in a second, okay? Find somebody to play with, cause it ain't me, okay? And that's just what it is, like, straight up. So go ahead now, go ahead. But yeah, so like I said, they had me up in there for hours and hours. They didn't let me get no phone call. You know, you're supposed to get you a phone call. Them people told me, oh, you can't get no phone call. It's like 20 people over here. I'm the only one person out of the 21 people that can't get their phone call. Like, y'all really in here trying me. And like I said, it's a really small town, so I'm pretty sure, like, you know, what was going on was just like you know, just the biggest thing that probably happened to them all year. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that was the biggest situation or event that happened to that small town all goddamn year. So it was all throughout the jailhouse, everybody in there knowing exactly who I was. Like, it was just like, it was just a lot going on, like too much going on. It was crazy. But yeah, the people really tried me for real. And it's crazy, they made me take my whole wig off. So let me explain my picture, because baby, y'all could let me brush my hair. Y'all could, first of all, y'all didn't make me take my wig off. Y'all could let me leave it on, because like I was in there for like, I swear I was in there for like 14 to 16 hours, and they was like, oh, well, they didn't make me dress out, no fingerprints, no taking off my wig, no change, like they didn't make me do nothing. And they was like, all of a sudden they was like, oh, okay, well, you about to go. So I'm like, okay. And literally in the last like 30 minutes of me about to go, it was like, oh, well, they want you to go ahead and dress out. Why? Like, I just finally got my phone call after 16 hours. I'm about to go now, so what's the point? She's like, I don't know. They just said that you need to go do. I was like, y'all just in here doing the most, like, like for real. So I literally had to take my whole wig off. But luckily the girl, like the little officer girl, I think she was, I mean, I know she was younger than me. Like, me and her was in there talking, like, it was this, you know, she was cool. Put it like that, she was cool. So she's like, well, you could just put it back on for the picture. But I'm like, girl, this is a wig. Like, this ain't one of them, like, this ain't one of them. Like, no, like, this was a frontal you just made me take off, baby. Like, you just made me take my whole front. Like, the girl, they literally made me, like, get water and, like, get it off. Like, I was so pissed for real. Cause I'm like, baby, like, this is a whole frontal. Like, you don't just take frontals off. Like, you probably about to make me take my edges out and everything. So she actually let me put it back on, like, for the picture. But baby, obviously, like, I had to put it on, like, just like that. Like, and I'm just like, I don't know how this look right now. But, like, I had to put it back on, like, literally as a hat. So that's why my little wig look all crazy. And all the people who've been up in them comments trying me, y'all, like, literally, like, the whole town. And mind you, the whole town is of a different descent. So they were all definitely like trying to go in. Like somebody said something about my wig. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of funny, but it was just like, child, get me up out of here. Like, get me up out of here, because y'all got me messed up. But yeah, so that's just what happened with that. So like, yeah, like I said, the actual situation that was going on, they had nothing to do with me. Like, it had nothing to do with me, okay? Like, so all that little extra y'all be trying to do, or certain people be trying to do, like, child, take that somewhere else, because like nobody even care, like, for real. So like, stop trying me on that, because baby, like I just said, I will update that picture real quick, for real. So like, yeah, go find somebody to play with. What happened with D&D Studio? So with the studio, I mean, nothing happened with the studio per se. It was more so just me making a decision, honestly. That's it, really. I was just making a decision, because if you watched my previous video, you would have saw my video about how I almost lost the warehouse. And what that video was pretty much overall about is how the things I was doing in the warehouse, I found out way later on that it basically wasn't allowed. So they kind of like basically shut me down from running the operations that I was running. So after I got shut down, like, they pretty much like stopped my money. Like honestly, they pretty much just stopped my money. Like, well, at least the money that I was seeing. Like, when I said that was $1 million operation going on, like, that's exactly what that was. Like, and that's crazy, because I actually got the warehouse for a whole different reason. But once I got in there, people were reaching out to me, like, wanting to do certain stuff. Like, oh, can we come do our photo shoot here? It was never originally a photography studio for the public. It was just a photography studio for me and, like, mine. But I was like, you know, like, why not? Like, I got all this space, all this, like, I got all this, like, you know, why not let other people use it? So, you know, I kind of like added other services. So, like I said, once I added all these other services, it became something. And once I experienced what that became and the money that was coming from what that became, it was like, oh yeah, that's it right here. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is, like I said, this wasn't my original idea, but God, that's how God works. God put you in a certain position to show you something different. Like, he gonna put you there. He gonna put it on you. Like, that's exactly what happened. Like, it was like, yeah, like, this is what I want. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I want to have. So like I said, once I continue staying there, even after I knew I was basically shut down, it was like, it wasn't worth it to me anymore. It's like, I'm in here, like, I'm not even seeing the money I was just seeing. Like, y'all really just messed me up in here. Like, I would just much rather find a location where it is allowed. And that's pretty much where I am in my process right now. Like, I literally found a location where it is allowed. So it was like, stay here, pay rent every month, not making no money, like, just be wasting time. Like, yeah, I put a lot of money, you know, investing money in there, but at the same time, like I said, I made a lot of money in there too. So, you know, it just is what it is. But if I did my, you know, better research beforehand and understood what, you know, commercial property rules and regulations were, you know, because like I said, I went into that just blindsided. I don't have other like business partner friends with buildings and stuff. I didn't have people to call and ask like questions. Like, it was just a learning process of my own. But that's what it was for me. That was just a learning process. I felt okay, that certain location, you know, didn't work out for the long run for me, but I could definitely go find another location that where the photography studio for the public is allowed, where, you know, all the stuff is allowed. And that's it. That was really the only thing. It was like, you know, being somewhere where it's not allowed and going somewhere where it is. And that's just really what it is. I just had to make a decision to say, I want the money I was making, baby. Like, y'all shut me down over here, but like, you ain't shut me down. Like, you ain't shut me down as a person. You ain't shut me down as a business owner. You ain't shut me down as a hustler. Like, you didn't do that for sure. So yeah, that's all it was. I just made a decision to relocate. I'm really just trying to get through this video because, like, you can see behind me that we went from night to day. Because I started this video at one point in time and I came back, you know, at this point in time, and it's like I still got stuff to go do. Like, this is why it's so hard for me to, like, do my videos, because I always got something to do. Like, so let me get through my video so I can go handle my business. Okay, but anyway, next question: are you pregnant? Yes, guys, I am pregnant. If you watched my last video, you'll see that that was my pregnancy video. So make sure you guys go watch my last video if you didn't watch that yet, for sure. Will you be dropping more clothes? I'm definitely dropping more clothes. I'm actually working on my next collection right now as we speak. Like, y'all know me, I relaunch all day, baby, until I get it right. Like, and that's just what it is. But one thing I do like to do is design clothes. Like, I do have a passion for designing clothes. But I'm definitely gonna be dropping more clothes though. So you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys check out dollsanddollars.com. I'm actually going through a website update right now, so if you go on my website and it doesn't work, then just know it's still being revamped. If it does work, then just make sure I go shop. And how do I build business credit? I actually have a previous video. This channel doesn't have too many videos, so you can literally probably take one little scroll and you'll actually see the video where it says how to get an 80 PEDIC score. So that's the video that basically shows you exactly what you need to do to build business credit. So please go watch that video. Because I tell you exactly what you need to do to build it. And do you like girls? Y'all is funny. Okay, I'm gonna just answer the question how y'all asked. Do you like girls? No, I don't like girls. Like, I don't like walk around and like see women and be like, ooh, like I like her. Like, nah, that's a little OD. Okay, but that's all y'all asked me, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Okay, yeah, we ain't even gonna go no further. That's what y'all asked me, that's my answer. Do you like girls? No, I don't like girls. But, okay, wait. If you can choose any ex to go back to, who would it be and why? Ew. How do you feel about marriage? I mean, I feel like real love does exist. I feel like it does, but I feel like it's very hard to find these days. I mean, I feel like I personally live in the real world. Like, I'm very much not that person who about to BS and be faking and be acting like, you know, something is what it ain't. Like, let's just be real here. Like, this is 2022. Do you see the type of stuff that goes on right now in our current world today? Like, do you see the type of relationships people have? Like, polygamy is like a very big normal thing these days. Like, people be having households, they got 10 different wives and 3 kids by each of them, and that's damn near considered normal these days. Like, these husbands be having husbands. Like it just be a lot. Like I just live in the current world, so I just like I said, I feel like real love does exist, but man, if you somebody who in a relationship right now and it's like a real love relationship, like, y'all ain't having threesomes with people. At the end of the day, like I said, that's you know, normally a mutual thing, but at the same time, you know, marriages, having threesomes, like, 9 times out of 10 it be the husband idea, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, like I said, just a lot of the, I'm not saying all the time, a lot of the time it be the husband, you know, be the one who initiating it, because he, you know, want to cheat, but instead of him just going out and cheating, he just want to tell you it's a threesome so you can just be a part of it and he feel more comfortable because you right there. Like, baby, that ain't love. Like, he want to be a cheater, baby, and so whatever you bring to the table, you giving him, he just don't want to lose that. Like, period. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would love to get married one day, you know, but it's just like, this is the world we live in. Like, this is literally what we live in these days. Like, this is where we live now. Like, it ain't the same no more. So, like I said, I just, when it comes to marriage and love and relationships and all that, like, I just really hope for the best. But it's like, you have to find that person. Like, you have to find that person. And not like no perfect person who like won't cheat on. No, you have to find that person that just agrees with you and how you live. There's a lot of women out here who are okay with threesomes, who like other women, who like, you know, stuff like that. But you have to find that man who like who with you on it. Basically, I feel like just find your person. Everybody got their person. I know what I like personally, sexually, emotionally, mentally. Like, I know what I personally like. So when I find that person that can match me and what I like and what I like to do and what I want to do, then that's me and my person. That's how we move. That's what we do. But it's like, you just have to find your person. So if we want to get married, you just have to be my person. Like, that's all. Just find your person. What's your ideal date? My ideal date, I would say, I'm such a simple girl. Like, I just like to just have fun. I know that sounds so cliche and generic, but that's how I feel. I just like to just have fun. If I'm just with you all day and I'm smiling and we having a good time, we laughing and kikiing all day, like that's enough for me. I don't care if we just went down the street. Like, I just want to have a good time. I just want to feel good. I just want to be around good energy. I just want to feel like you bring me good energy, positive energy. Like, I just want to feel good. Like, I just want to just feel good, because when I feel good, like, everything be good, everybody be good. Like, when I'm in good vibes and good places and good, when I'm good mentally, like, everybody around me eating, like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm in bad vibes, negative, like, shit goes down, like, for real. But it's like, again, like I said 100 times on here, I really thrive off positivity. So it's like, I really like, so like I said, be around great vibes, positive energy, all of that. So honestly, for an ideal date, I mean, I would just say, like I said, I'm not one of those, like, you come pick me up at 8 p.m. we go to dinner and that's our date. Like, no, you need to come pick me up at 1 p.m. and we need to spend the whole day together and the whole night. Like, I need the whole damn 24 hours. For the next 24 hours is our date, okay? Like, if we're just talking to, like a one-day date, yeah, like, it needs to go last for at least 24 hours. Like I said, come pick me up early in the day. Let's hang out for the whole day. Let's go shopping. Let's go whatever. Let's go do just whatever we're doing during the day. Then once the sun go down, let's go, back to the crib, get dressed all over again, and let's go back out and do whatever we're doing during the night. Like, like I said, I mean, it's no specific places I really want to say. Like, I'm not, don't like take me to no movies on no ideal date. I mean, I'll go to the movies if it's just like a random weekend where we just bored. Like, let's just go to the movies. But like, as a date, like, no, like, take me everywhere. Like, let's just be out. Let's just hit the city. Like, let's just pop it. Like, whatever. All that. What was your biggest goal that you've accomplished? Goal that I've accomplished? I would say my biggest goal, I mean, I really want to say, like, obtaining my warehouse. I mean, that was like a real huge goal for me that I definitely accomplished and I definitely did very well with, and I'm moving on to like an even better situation with it. So I mean, I think that was like a major goal for me. But I was, at the same time, like, I have a lot of other businesses going on and they are doing well. So it's like I don't know, I just make a lot of goals, and I mean, I definitely accomplished everything I'm trying to do. Like, I mean, I have a lot of major goals that I've accomplished, but like I said, I don't know. The question was, what was the biggest one? And I mean, that was pretty major to me, because like I said, that was major. Like, that was major. So to be able to even do that, like, the first time was definitely a big deal for me. So I would say that. Are you single? Am I single? Am I? No, let me stop playing. Child. Next question. Any advice for a single mom? For sure. Like, to all my single mommies out there, let me just tell you, coming from me, okay, this is some real talk, okay? Listen, baby, listen. I don't care if your baby daddy don't help you. I don't care if your family don't help you. I don't care if you feel like, oh my God, the world is against me. What I'm gonna do with these kids or kid? Like, all my kid have is me, and I'm just in a position where I don't even know what to do with them. I don't even know what to do with myself. I don't even know what to do with that situation. Like, I just don't even know what to do. I don't know what my next step is. I don't know what, I don't know what my major goal in life even is. I'm just out here just living day to day, just working, taking care of them. I'm just trying my best to even take care of, like, no matter what the situation is, baby, let me tell you, baby. Coming from me, I have basically been a single mom since I've had kids. I ain't gonna lie to you. Both of my kids, either my oldest son and my youngest son, like, through their whole lives, they know me for being single. Like, they know me for being by myself. When they see me with somebody or see me in a relationship, for them it's like a shocker. It's like, oh, like, she with somebody. Like, so it's like normal for them to like look at me like a single, like, just being single. And that's, like I said, that's just how it's always been. But for that, I've learned that they depend on me. Like, I learned that they depend on me and they need me, and they literally need me. They're literally human beings out here walking around that literally need me, okay? Like, need me. Not talking about friends, family, clients. No, my children. I have children out here on 2 feet who walk around needing me all day, every day. They need something. Like, I have to take care of them. I have to show them. Like, even me personally, I have boys. Like I said, I'm about to have a daughter, so that's gonna be a little different for me, like raising a daughter, because I've always just thought I'm just a boy mom, you know. Like, I've always looked at myself as I'm just a boy mom. So having a daughter scares me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, it does. It's like, just because of me personally, what I went through in my childhood, is like, I would never want her to experience the things that I experienced. So I just know I'm gonna be overprotective. Like, I just know that already. So I can go ahead and tell y'all that right now. Like, y'all can go ahead and tell yourselves right, yo, she doing too much, and will and is okay, yeah. But just understand that, like I said, with me being in the position I'm in right now, I was not always right here. I came to Atlanta with my kids with absolutely nothing at all. Like, literally, like, just on my phone and my laptop, trying to figure out what's next for us. Like, when I tell y'all can really accomplish anything that you want to accomplish, you really have to, like, when I say self-doubt is like probably one of the biggest things that probably hold people back from even like being in positions they want to be in. And that's what it is. Like, you're surrounded by negativity. You're surrounded by so much negativity. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to look. You don't know who to call. You just have no idea. And that is so normal. Like, it is so normal. But you have to, again, understand that that is normal. But you have to go hard for your children. You have to understand that you're the parent, and not even just being a parent, you're a woman, you're a parent, you're a mom, you're loved. Like, you have to just go hard. You cannot let what's surrounding you get in your way. You cannot let negativity and people who not supporting you, and people who not caring, and people who not helping. Like, you got to make people stand on the type of stuff they say about you. That's all. So again, that was the last question of the video. So shout out to y'all for getting all up in my business. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys turn on your post notifications so that every single time I post a new video, you'll know about it. Okay? See y'all next time.